Yo, 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 yo. No Castle Rock whatsoever. Hold on, here he is. Yes, Upshaw.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. There's no Upshaw or no Castle Rock. He doesn't know how to turn his camera and his mic on. He's back on my text, and I'm doing it all from my phone, and it's like not playing along. Hang on a second. How about this? Yeah, this is perfect. Maybe I should try those shoes on.
You look great at them.
Are you drinking Are you drinking champagne?
Yeah, Val. Hey, Val, come here.
How about this for Vegas? Unbutton
That
some
is
more
good,
buttons.
Vegas.
Yes, sugar of choice search.
Hello.
I like it.
Andrew's drinking champagne from a flute glass. Where are you guys at?
Where are we at?
Houston.
We're at Houston at the Lancaster.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So,
Yeah.
hey, why is Don whispering? You know we can hear you, Don.
They want to know why you're whispering.
Do you know where dinner is?
Do I know where dinner is? No. Oh yeah, I do too. It's at that steakhouse in the mall. Yeah. Got you.
And it's at 8:30, but be there whenever you like.
All right, I'll be there.
You tell your boys hi.
Yeah, it's just Andrew.
Hey,
Say
come
hi.
here and tell. Hey, Val, Don's on.
Hello.
Hey, here you can. You can come talk to her for a second. Hold on a second, Don. Hey, don't whisper to me.
Wives taking over the live.
Hello.
These guys are on here for fishing.
These
Heck yeah.
guys do not give a shit about fishing.
Yeah, there's 56 people watching that
56
care about
people
fishing.
care about fishing.
Yeah. Not
More
about
people
wives.
care about Vegas.
See,
I can hear.
they're in Houston.
Hey.
We're in Houston. I'm drinking some champagne.
Dude, I've been drinking all day. Look what I bought today. Look at this new
That is-
Dior bag. Isn't that
Has a
cute?
D on it.
That is so cute. I love
I know,
that.
right? A new saddle bag.
That is gorgeous. I like
Mhm.
that.
You just lost all 50 of your viewers right there in one.
Yeah, that's a fact.
What do you say? What'd you say?
You just lost all 50 of your viewers.
Oh, yeah. It's not mine. It's his.
Let us get to
All
fishing.
right, adios. Go talk fishing. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna go drink.
She's gonna go have a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a drink.
We can make out. That we were allowed to go viral for sure. See ya.
Yeah. Couldn't find my ear pods, dude. Like it was instant panic. I was like, damn live's going on. Todd can't get on with his camera. It was all kinds of things. And I'm still fighting to this day because I've got my Todd still can't get on here.
What's his problem?
Oh, no, there he is. I got him now.
No way.
Yeah.
Todd's here.
I've been here
Dad.
for a while.
What's up, Todd?
Don't you read all my comments over there?
I didn't see any of your
Well, now I've
comments.
got to click to go to new comments. So we're going to skip what everybody said at the beginning.
Yeah. I'm about to
Yeah.
leave. Hello. I'm here.
Hello.
Hey, Richard said he's here for the hot women.
Oh, I was on
Yeah.
private chat. Never
There's
mind.
plenty of those here.
Is it live? Are we live right now?
I think so.
Yeah.
There's no telling. This is all done on my phone, so it could be like a lot of things.
No,
It
it's
could be just
100% live right now.
live to a cactus in the desert. So I'm in my hotel room and I'm kind of parched, and just visiting with y'all makes me want a beer. But I know that the beers in my refrigerator, which there are a lot in there, I think they cost like $10 or more a piece.
Well,
But
hey,
I'm
I'll tell you something funny. They give you a complimentary like glass of this wine, and so I'm like, oh heck yeah! So I called down to the office a minute ago, and I'm like, hey, can I get like another glass? And I'm like, sure, we'll bring you up one. They bring me up a bottle and charge me $50 for it, and I was like, well, I just wanted one of those free cups, but I guess we don't get any more free cups. So yeah.
Well, it's nice of them to at least give you a complimentary bottle to start the day off.
No, complimentary glass, not a
glass.
No, yeah. So that's it. Screw it.
Hey,
So now-
I didn't know this existed, but today I went to the mall with my wife, which I never do, and we went into the Dior store where she bought her purse. Yeah, they gave you a glass the same as champagne. I'm like, no wonder you girls come in here.
So I was
So-
going to take Val into what was the store, but they had a waiting list. Louis Vuitton store today.
What are
And
y'all
they would not-
talking about? Are y'all talking about wine? Dude, I'm about to leave. How are
Okay.
all these people still on here?
I don't
Listen
know.
to y'all talking about wine.
Well,
No,
I'm
it's
on
champagne.
the Oklahoma wine now. So Bud Light.
Y'all can keep going. Maybe I'll go.
Well, why couldn't you? Let's talk about this. Why couldn't you figure out how to get your camera and your microphone to work there, at Castle Rock? First
I don't
time
know.
ever using one, or what?
I think it's his
No.
first time.
For whatever it was, it kept on saying that it wouldn't allow me to use either one of them because of the something. I don't know.
So how did
Whatever.
you fix it?
I kept it had instructions to do it, and I kept on doing the instructions, and that I don't know. I did it like 40 times, and the 41st time it worked.
Your purse. No, your purse that you
My
got.
So-
wife's over here looking for a phone.
We've all are like distracted tonight. I knew this was going to be
So
an issue.
distracted.
Like, when I couldn't find my stuff, I was like, "This is never going to work."
Well, somebody commented wine. Where did it? Wine and purses. Because Dawn showed her purse.
I know, dude. It's wise. It's being married. Like it. I don't know. It's just part of the game. Yeah, Ken Ma was good. I had him on. I thought it was one of the better interviews with somebody I'd done a long time. But Ken was pretty easy. I know it's really late for you guys, right? So like here it's like 7 o'clock. There it's 9 or 10.
It's like 9:42.
It's almost 10 o'clock there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like 7:42 here. So I knew that was going to be a problem. So that's why I was like, because I wanted to do it tonight with like the lights on and stuff, but there's just no way. There's no way.
I mean, I'm good with it.
Yeah. So what are y'all doing in Houston, Andrew?
Doing some last minute school shopping for Kane, and Val had to come get her hair done. They look good, don't they?
What are you doing at home, Todd?
I'm trying to figure out how I got conned into this freaking y'all two for any.
What have you been doing? You been making videos and podcasts about what? Bassmaster EQs, cheaters.
No,
What's been on your list of what have you been working on?
I don't know. Austin Hicks over here talking about Randy Blackett, and I was over
Blanket.
here. And I was over here going, I thought he was talking about I entered into the freaking Randy Blanket podcast all of a sudden with y'all two goons.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what I've been doing. Man, I've just been doing stuff, man.
This doesn't pass as a cowboy hat, does it?
No.
I mean, both of y'all are from
Cowboy
Texas.
hat. What?
Yeah, this won't
Maybe
work well.
Oklahoma cowboy hat.
I don't know.
Are we losing? We got to be losing viewers, man.
No, actually, we're gaining.
Well,
We're actually gaining.
there must not be anything going on a Saturday night.
Dude, all the guys that watch us are just like us. They're married and got nothing to do tonight. So, yeah, they're watching. So, what have you been working on?
Me?
Yeah.
I putting out. I've got videos coming up, and they're all just talking points about. Y'all call me really like, man, I'm about to just go off. Just live scope and snagging stuff and freaking in the mouth, and I'm gonna make a whole bunch of videos because they're wearing me out, man. I made this last video I made is about snagging bass on live scope, and half the comments are on there going, they use that thing to snag freaking spoonbill, and I'm like, you mean that 5-foot fish over there that doesn't freaking move? Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
I saw that comment. And I thought, I didn't say anything, but I thought.
There were so many comments about things that weren't bass, and I was like, yeah,
Right.
What? Is that your tooth? Yeah. Give me your tooth. I got teeth over here now. Let me see it. Yeah. All right, get on out of here.
Tooth Fairy coming tonight? Is that what that's about?
Huh?
No doubt.
I'll put it on your pillow then.
I heard it's $20 now.
Huh? I don't know if you'll get any money. The way you've been acting, you probably they'll probably come in there and take money from probably take your tooth and some money. Go to bed. It's late.
All right, so I went down to the sports book today, and I was going to check out some college football betting. While I was there was a couple of odds on some opens, anglers, whether they would qualify for the Elite Series or not, and the odds were not good for very many guys, I will say that. Castledine, your name was on top of that odds down here at the MGM Central Division. I'm just kidding, guys. I mean, shit, you know they don't cover that, but you know.
Oh, I was being dead
bass
serious. I was
fishing.
like, well, people who bet on everything. So like, I'm just
but
not
bass fishing
surprised.
ain't. I wish it was here. You talking about some guys in our industry? You want to talk about some cheating? There'd be some guys throwing stuff and everything else to get in.
Oh,
Because
heck
I mean,
yeah.
you know, you get the payoff.
You kind of got me with that one, Holman. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, I'm dead serious. I was like, well,
I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This whole man, I'm just telling you, like I did that whole deep water series, and it was all awesome, and all the people that watch it are awesome, and everyone that comments is awesome, and then I make a video like this, and I just have to deal with. I mean, about 99% of them are okay, but it's just I literally explain things out in my video about like don't comment on stuff if you don't know or don't have one, and then this guy's like, nope. And then another guy commented today. He's like, what about all them big bass are snagging? He didn't really explain it, but it really sounds like the Mike Long thing or something. And I'm going, well, you don't need a live scope to freaking snag one off a bed. That's been proven, you know? So I'm like, golly, like, did you watch the video? Did you see that it had live scope in it didn't say snagging fish off beds. It's about live scope. Man, then a guy was like, man, I don't know. There's a bunch of comments. I just didn't reply to any of them, not yet, because I'm just talking about the whole jig and spoon thing, and I don't know. Look how many hooks they have on a jig and spoon. I'm like, well, look how many hooks they got on a jerkbait.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, and I see Kenny down there talking about Randy Black, like, well, I got to explain something. I'm going to do a whole video. I know my next video, it's going to be, hey, if y'all comment about other YouTubers on my YouTube page, I probably don't know what y'all are talking about because I've never watched a Randy Blackett video in my life. So if I make a video and it has something, if Randy's made like 5,000 videos in the past 2 months. So I don't know what he's talking about ever. So I'm just letting y'all know. I have no idea what he says. I'm just letting y'all know. I've never watched a video of his, and I'm not being mean. I probably watched 5 videos on YouTube in the last like 10 years anyways. And 4 of them have probably been y'all too.
Yeah. You know, I was watching Dave's. I guess Dave did an interview. You know,
Chappelle.
That's what I was hoping. Chappelle.
I'll watch his.
Well, he's kind of like Chappelle. I don't know why I've gone blank. MC for Bass. Dave Mercer. So I was out in the garage working, you know, and I hung a TV up out there so I can watch all my YouTube.
Hey, pause this, Holman. Just a quick, dude. You better get back up here eventually and start putting some of these comments on there. But I'm just gonna let you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's one comment that says,
"There's a lot of them.
Holy tourist trap outfit."
There's so many of them that are freaking good.
Hey.
But anyways, go ahead.
I wear this outfit in my backyard, man.
I'm not even listening.
No
I'm just
doubt.
reading these comments because some of them are good. But go ahead.
Anyway, Mercer had him on apparently, you know, I guess like in January or something. But dude, it was a good interview. It's like an hour long, and it was good. Like I really liked it. He had he made some good points. You know, I mean, he talked about, you know, that he does like to clickbait on titles and stuff. But I mean, that's how he's got to get his YouTube done. I mean, I think everybody in YouTube does to some extent. Andrew's last video had a little clickbait to the title. What was it? What was your last video?
Oh my God, Holman, don't even start with me.
Well, I mean, Mine did too. I did a deal with Ken
It's
Law.
not.
We talked
Listen,
about
it's not clickbait if it's actually what you're talking about.
Yeah, mine says will forward facing sonar be banned in the Elite's Bass Pro Tour? And literally, we talked about
That's
that the
not
entire
clickbait.
thing.
Yeah,
We
we've
talked
talked
about
about that. I don't consider that clickbait. I consider clickbait like, watch this guy freaking, watch these two guys get in a fight.
Yeah,
And then the next thing you know, it's, some
Cops
guy,
called. Cops
arguing.
called.
Huh?
Cops called. That's
Yeah,
Bing
cops
Rap's favorite.
called,
Cops
and-
called.
Yeah, y'all called the cops and, no, it's different.
I think this is what I thought. He's talking about his videos and stuff, and I've never talked to Randy about this, but he said, and maybe you guys do, maybe y'all can chime in on this. Y'all tell me. He's like, dude, I got to kick people off my channel all the time. Like, bans them,
Who?
Can't come in. Randy does. He
Oh,
bans people from his channel all the time because they're making comments that he can't do. You know what I mean? They're being lewd or whatever, vulgar. I don't know. But, I mean, we've all been doing this about the same time. I've never kicked one person off my channel.
Me
If I
neither.
have, man, it's been like a fake account that's trying to tell people they're winning prizes or something like
Yeah.
that. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
Jason Mitchell says me and Randy have a lot of similar thoughts. I can promise you I don't have a single similar thought as Randy.
I don't
He's
know about that. Me and Andrew don't agree.
What? What?
You are like twins.
Okay. I'll have people send me stuff of his, and it'll be like cutting grass or something to catch more fish, and I'm like, well, I'm not. What? I don't even know what that means.
No, actually, y'all do have a lot of similar thoughts.
No, we don't. Don't even go there.
I don't.
I mean,
even
he made a video agreeing with one of your videos. You don't remember that?
Yeah, that's because he probably didn't watch the whole video. I just said it's not going. That's because he's probably like some of them guys that didn't listen to the actual video. Some of those guys sit there and said I wanted to ban LiveScope. I never said I wanted to ban it.
That's what you said.
No, I didn't. You know darn well I never said that. That's like you saying, will they ever ban it? Oh, Andrew wants to ban LiveScope now. No, it's just I just said, man, I just don't like where it's going. And you agree with me. We had a video the other day and you agreed 100% with me that you're like, man, we're going to look up and it's going to be Aquaview freaking 400 feet away.
That is going to be the deal, actually.
And I'm just like, exactly. And then it's going to be $19,000 for one unit. And we're going to have 17 units on the front deck, and my boat won't even get on pad anymore because all the stuff we got to put on it.
The batteries and the extra batteries.
Yeah,
and the
I'm gonna
units.
have a whole.
let me tell y'all where they're not going to be using it. They're not going to be using it right outside this window because the lake that I flew out over out here is dried up. Like
You
dried up.
might not.
Lake Mead, big giant lake, bigger than Rayburn. Dried
You might
up.
not have electricity in 2 days.
Yeah, I might not. I have to walk back to Oklahoma.
Hey,
That's come
Sean,
get me.
just to clarify, I said I felt like there was a chance it would be banned in the Bass Pro Tour and the Bass Elite Series. I didn't say it'd be banned in all tournament fishing, but I do think that they are looking at that currently because
I think
enough people are complaining about it.
Look
I
at all
think
them
they'll.
lights.
Well,
That's better.
I think will they ban it locally before they will nationally?
No, well, you might have like one or two, but I don't think it'll be like some wide sweeping ban locally. You might have like one trail here and one trail there.
You'd have to take it off to enter the. Well, I guess not really. That'd be like saying just don't throw the Alabama rig.
Well, you can even have it in your boat for that FLW stuff. Alabama rig, they wouldn't
You
even
have it in your boat.
Mm-mm.
Wow, I'm glad I didn't read that. Not that I'd ever had one in my boat, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
They
you
said
weren't supposed to
today's
have it.
MLF tournament. I've read it like 10 times. Where are they? I saw Dylan Hayes had a good day. He's like
Cayuga.
an 11th. Yeah, Cayuga. I bet
Yeah.
that is a live scope beatdown.
Looked like Wheeler was cranking. He's in second right now. Justin Lucas is in first, but Wheeler kind of gave it away with in practice. He showed a picture of a pickerel eating his DT-16. When I saw that, I knew what he was doing, and And he straight up smacked on him. There's no doubt about it. He found him. That's the cool thing about Cayuga. If you've never been there, the fish really bunch up big time there. So like when you do catch one, a lot of times you'll catch them every cast or every other cast right in that same little general area. It's just like fishing hydrola.
I've never been there, not one time.
Yeah.
I don't know how I've missed it, but I've missed it.
I want to reply to so many of these guys.
Well, start popping in there. What do you want to say?
No, I'm not, man, because I'll get to going.
That's why we're on here, Late Night Doc Talk.
No, man, y'all caught me on the wrong night.
There's one guy. He just called me out.
Well, yeah, that's different though.
You do kind of look different without your green headphones.
No. I'm not talking about
or your
that
backwards hat.
The last comment.
I didn't see it.
Oh, I'm way up there. I'm still
Robbie.
reading some of these. Home, and you don't know how to click on them and put them on there? You're not doing a good job.
No, because I do when I'm at home because I got my laptop. But here,
Yeah.
we're doing all this off of iPhone only. So it's
you can't put any of these on there? So I'm going to have to read them out loud?
Yeah, unless you figure out.
So Robbie Mahaffey says, man, Andrew actually read a comment. Hey, let's talk about all the info you guys don't get.
Okay. What do y'all want to talk about info? I'll talk about it. I'll be more than happy to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm a black and white guy. I have been my whole
life. What are they
life.
talking about? Info like for tournaments?
Yeah, it sounds like he's trying to say that the info that we get.
Yeah.
Based on his comment.
Well, he can go watch my any of my open videos and tell that I ain't getting no info when I'm freaking running down the bank 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. What's the name of this cove we're in?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No,
I mean, just to clarify, we fish the Bassmaster Opens, and you can get info
before the Monday.
So
the tournament starts. I can have the best angler on the lake riding with me. So I mean, you can get it. And I'm not saying we haven't talked to people with the Opens the way we have. We do, but it's very few people or somebody that I'm usually close to.
Here's the deal too. I fish team stuff, guys. I fish the same stuff y'all are all fishing. Try to go get information on a lake from people when you're fishing against them, right? That's the problem. All this stuff that's going on with info over the years, people are getting, the guys that are getting info, like the pros that get info or have gotten them even when it was legal or not, they're not getting them from some Joe Schmo. They're usually getting it, like one of those guys is getting it from like the best fisherman on the lake. Well, you can't, like when you fish team stuff, you know how much info I've given to any of those pros over 20 years of my life? Zero. I don't give info. Like I'm not giving them anything on Rayburn or most of these places. Because like, why would I give info out to a guy who's going to go, I don't care if he's a buddy of mine. He's going to go show it all off on camera. I won't even do that. So I'm just saying in team stuff, you can't go around getting info from the best guys. So you have to learn.
So here's the deal. This is what happened to a lot of locals years ago. They figured out, I mean, if you give your stuff to somebody and it's a national tour and they show up on that lake, we've talked about this in other videos of ours. I mean, it's not like we just go find these great spots on the lake. I mean, it takes years and years and years, and you might find one or you might have two. I'm talking about two spots that, now I don't talk something you can pull up on, catch 25 pounds on, but something you can pull up on, catch 3 or 4 fish, or maybe a big one. Years and years of doing that. So you give that to Joe Blow pro that comes in to fish whatever pro circuit. He's got all the TV cameras and everything behind him. Dude, them spots are gone. He's got 25 boats following him, and all the best fishermen on those lakes know that. They're not going to give that up. Like, not going to happen.
They do a little bit, but yeah, I mean, like not anymore. And my deal with info is this: is if anyone, like guys on my channel starting to watch, because unlike some of these guys, I'm not going to say who, but unlike some of these guys that are making all these videos, they're making them during the middle of the week and all this other stuff, and here we go. I'm going to say it. There is a reason, guys, that are watching this. There's a reason why all these guys on YouTube won't actually show a tournament video. I'm letting the cat out of the bag, okay? Just blow it all up. Freaking all y'all are out of town. The Holman's over there in Vegas. I'll probably get shot by freaking someone in the middle of the night because I'm telling all the juice. They will not show a tournament video. You want to know why? You see how quiet it is? Because they don't know. because they don't catch them that good in tournaments. And so they won't show an actual tournament video. It's why all these YouTubers won't get in a tournament. Same reason if you ever seen a guide on a lake that doesn't fish tournaments, it's because he don't want to show everyone that maybe he's not that good when it comes to everyone else. And if he does bad, it's a lot harder to get guide clients when you keep weighing in 12, 13 pounds on a lake that 25 keeps.
Todd, I feel attacked right now, is all I'm saying.
I don't
I
know.
haven't been showing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my point is this, is that I have realized when I made these videos, guys are like, holy crap, man, you move really fast and you do this and you do that.
Big Hank, there's a second one. They're going to charge me for more. There was only so my refrigerator. I'm reclining this deal on there. So the refrigerator that charges you $15 a beer. There was one Bud Light. Well, there's supposed to have been 3.
Hey, you're not getting.
There's nobody behind them, so they're going to charge me for all of them.
I'm about to be quiet, Hallman, and I'm never speaking of this again. You got me. And I'm just telling y'all, I realize that most of these guys on these lakes and these local whatever, and they freaking throw a worm out there in the middle of the week on the same spots. Dude, I can't sit on a spot for more than 10 minutes. So I realized real quick, information zero. There's about no information that ever helps me ever. Because I don't have confidence in what these guys do. I can't sit around on a brush pile for 5 hours and throw on it. That might win the tournament. It's never won for me, so I can't do it. So information for me, I have learned, is absolutely the worst thing in the world. It's horrible for me. No one fishes like me.
Yeah,
I do.
That's a good thing. No, you don't.
No.
No one fishes like you, Andrew. No one.
Panger does.
Panger, no, Andrew and Panger do not fish alike.
Not
Panger
even
fishes
close.
much more like us than Panger does.
Yeah.
Panger's out there by
So-
himself.
I thought I finesse fished a lot. Panger is finesse fishing. That is what he does. Yeah.
Yeah, he's all
Doesn't
about
matter where
catching
he's at.
5.
And what's crazy is when he finesse fishes, like say for instance, he's throwing a drop shot, and I won't say where or anything. He's like, "Yeah, I'm throwing it on 16-pound line." I mean, then why are you throwing a spinning rod? Just throw it on a bait casting rod. No, I got to throw it on a spinning rod. Like,
Hey, Jacob Perosic, same way. He's got that little wacky worm and all that stuff rigged up. And he's like, "Yeah, no, I got it on 20 pound." I'm like, "What?" But it's for casting, for him.
Yeah,
it's for skipping and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The comments are good right now. Yeah, and that wasn't.
Man, everybody's wound up tonight. I think everybody's on the juice.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Todd, we did catch you at a good time, didn't we, Castle Rock?
I thought everything was
like,
fine.
Like you want to talk about some subjects and get some things out. You're ready to blast on YouTubers. And
My
all
comment,
of
I'm mad because it took me 20 minutes to get my freaking computer to let me use its microphone. It obviously was trying to tell me that I didn't need to. Oh, wait, I want to go back to this comment. Where is it? Killing it on YouTube. So someone said something about, hey, he's killing it on YouTube.
Who? Who's he?
I'm not bringing up his name anymore. Killing it on no. I'm not going to no.
I mean, it's in the comments.
Oh, they can go read the comment. I'm not talking about his name. How about that?
Okay. Wait a second. Before you address that, I've seen this comment a couple times, and it might as well be talked about real quick. John Suckup snagging stuff.
Oh, I don't know where that is. I'm not
what?
there yet. I'm not there to that comment.
Okay. Anyways, there's been 4 or 3 comments so far about John.
I haven't got it
I'll
down
talk
there
about.
yet.
I'll talk about Suckup's controversy since I'm the closest to it.
Yeah.
It's about made him sick and his stomach's about turned. So, dude just straight up called me. I told both these guys the same thing. When all that came out, he was the one that posted that video on his YouTube because he's got a YouTuber doing his YouTube channel for him, doing his editing and stuff. And guy's never tournament fished in his life. So he doesn't know. So he puts it out there. And it's got a video of him tail hooking a fish, or foul hooked a bed fish, because they were sight fishing over there at Hartwell. Isn't that where they were? Hartwell?
Yeah, it was Hartwell. Yeah.
Anyway, that's all the video shows. And there's no video of him releasing it or anything because he's got the front mounted camera just like we've all got, and there's no camera in the back. So it's a simple question. Did you let the fish go or did you not? I let the fish go. Well, what are you worried about? I'm not. It's just I'm getting all this hate. I said, can't post videos of foul hooking a fish if you don't have the video of releasing it to the public, He He's like, well, how's that any different than a guy standing in line that's got a 5-pounder or telling you about the 5-pounder he foul hooked that day and had to let go? I said, I guess none, really as far as tournament rules go, but, it just gives everybody an excuse to jump on you, especially when you've been doing as well as you've been doing, So I think it was a lesson that he learned. He let the fish go is what he told me, and it's what he did. And so, I mean, there's video of him foul hooking a fish, but hell, I've foul hooked fish in tournaments, sight fishing, and I've let them go. So actually I had one big one time, and it was hard to do. It sucked. But I didn't even think about it. Popped the sucker loose and threw it back. Didn't even show it to my co-angler. Didn't even turn and go, is it or is it not? I just popped it off, chunked it back.
I had a 5-pounder at Rayburn one time in a Costa that I foul hooked in the side of the head, and I unhooked it and threw it back. And my corner's like, "What the? Why'd you throw that back?" He freaked out, and I was
exactly
like,
what mine did.
I mean, I snagged it. Like I'm just.
Yep.
I mean, it wasn't even a.
And I honestly thought I could go back and catch it. That was kind of my idea behind of like, let it go. I thought, well, maybe I'll come back and catch it, or maybe tomorrow. But nope, never caught it again.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's kind of what's behind it. And so, everybody's seen it. Most of them seen the video and stuff. And they're comparing it to, Sprague's deal. To me, there's a big difference because he's catching a fish and putting it on a scale and weighing it. This is a fish that there's nothing showing it going in his live well or anything. He lets the fish go. So they're two different deals to me.
And I want to say, I mean, I saw the video. I mean, it was like a 2.5-pounder. And I mean, he weighed in like 14 pounds that day or 15.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to justify it by any means, but I mean, it wasn't like it was like a 5 or 6-pounder or something.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he had a 2.5-pounder in his bag that day. Yeah. So, I mean, I mean, is what it is, but I think that one is kind of a weird deal. But yeah, he's no Mike Long. No, Mike Long he'd been doing that for years and years and years, and not in tournaments, obviously, or at least not in tournaments with partners or cameras, legit cameras. So, but
what about you, Castle Rock?
About what?
Whatever comment you had on there that you were wanting to read.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that because I got nothing to say about that. I just can't talk about something I don't know anything. I mean, I only know I got my own opinion on all of it. So, I mean, I don't, but none of it's really, like I said, man, I'm not going to go on there and comment about stuff that publicly, like some people do. They comment about stuff that they don't know anything about.
Right.
I'm not going to comment about something that I don't really know much about.
Yeah. No, he was talking about the comment you were trying to address.
Oh, I don't even remember. It was so far up there. I read about 500 comments since then. Something about, what was it about?
The Tony Christensen story.
Oh, it was just about the YouTube stuff. And I was like, hey, look, man, like, just because someone's popular on YouTube doesn't mean it's what I would want to do. So, I mean, I could go make 3 videos a day and get my subscriber base up to 50,000 pretty quick and just talk about nothing and just do whatever and like controversy this, controversy. I kind of don't want to do that. I've never wanted to. I mean, and y'all two know me very well that I've tried. I want to stay as far away from, I'm not out there trying to just get subscribers and do all that. I mean, I wouldn't waste my time on trying to make videos about tournaments and showing y'all stuff and giving information like that, where it's not like the best new trick for jerk baits. And, like, I don't know, man. I don't fall into all that stuff. I don't. So that's great that you want to do it that way. It's just not the way I want to do. And within the industry, no offense, this might sound really bad. I'm not trying to get all the people on YouTube's approval. Like if I walked around iCast and around people in the industry and I get those people's respect, I must be doing something right. So I look more at that. Have I been looking at stuff? No.
Hey, they said that you just need to go fish shirtless, Todd.
Yeah.
Man, I probably need to, man. I freaking.
Hey, who's jiggling the metal? Who's jiggling the metal?
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. I only fish shirtless when I'm with Watson.
Yeah, actually, somebody addressed Hallman and Watson getting in a bubble bath together, and I can honestly say I witnessed that. And
Yeah, see, that's no. Yeah, like Watson likes to get shirtless a lot. He's always asking me to get shirtless.
yeah,
Yeah,
Something's wrong with
yeah,
him.
but we all know why.
Well, I don't know. I don't know why. Guy, girl, he's always trying to get someone to get topless.
Yeah.
Now I have to read all these things. These are good.
Oh, we got Frank Jr. on here again tonight. That's cool. Talk about wanting information. Like, I'd like to crack his brain on some smallmouth fishing. That kid grew up in it, man. I know he knows it inside and out. Smallmouth 101.
Please, no Watson stories.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, listen, I've got about 4 Watson stories.
But they said no Watson stories.
Yeah, they said no Watson stories.
I know. I'm not going to say them. I'm saying they're so freaking good.
Somebody said I'm still blind from the jacuzzi scene.
I'm just in Vegas because I told my wife I would come with her for a weekend to get her out of the house. So, like, we're just here for tonight, last night and tonight. I'm going home tomorrow, so I'm not here long.
Yeah, see, we're in Houston. Val and I brought Kane up here to do some last-minute school shopping and kind of just hang out, spend some time together before our 4 tournament, or 5 tournaments that we have left, however many it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Zebo, he's one of the guys that I play Warzone with. Any of you guys going to go the one bass at Clear Lake next year? Does that say next year?
Dude, I want to drive 100
I
yards
want
to my
to.
house right now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that, but I would love to go back. It just they keep scheduling them right on top of Bass Opens, and
the one that Andrew and I want to do, the one bass that Andrew and I want to do, and we want to do it annually, is right here. I mean, right behind me. This is the one that we want to do. This place is a blast, but obviously they've even moved the U.S. Open this year out of here. So, Todd, you got to come do this. You talking about a guy that would like the U.S. Open? Your style of fishing would be perfect, dude.
No, I mean,
like, one day of practice is all you need.
No,
so,
like I would want to.
You would love it, dude.
I just can't. I mean, y'all know me, man. It's getting worse. Man, I got some news. I'm not going to share it, but I know, dude. I just found out.
What?
About I'm not going to say it, but I'm like, these tournaments, man. Like, it just frustrates me about some of these tournaments that are going on or not going on, and money and all this stuff.
What tournaments?
Well, it has nothing to do with y'all. Wait, almost a little bit about it. I'll tell y'all later. No.
Oh, is it start with a T?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
So what's this? I'm trying to think of Bill Taylor's. I want a Bill Taylor story time. Come on, Andrew. You got some Bill Taylor stories, right?
I'm not going there.
I know. I don't feel like I can tell a Bill Taylor story without Luke Duncan, or I need someone to do the impersonation.
Yeah, I can't pull off the impersonation.
I can get close, but I'm nowhere near like Luke's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Hey Frank, don't be offering that to Brad. That I'm supposed to be the one that you offer that to. So, Brad, you can call me anytime you want, brother.
Little Frank.
Nope.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so old. I've been buddies. Him and his dad's about the same age as me. Like, we were on the Elite Series together for years. I know Big Frank, Uncle Frank.
I won't make the Elites next year. Just throwing that out there.
You still got a shot in a division, don't you?
No.
The Northern?
No. I can make the Classic. I can make the Classic. I can make the Classic. That's what I got. But
Tad's fished only one of them. He sit at home all year, and he'll be the one to make it. I guarantee that's how it's going to work.
Why didn't sit at home?
He's going to
be calling us. He's going to be like, "Should I go?"
I think I fished probably twice as many. I think I fished twice as many tournaments as y'all. Just not open.
From home.
Yeah.
Well, no. I traveled.
Yeah, down to the Rayburn Lodge. that you and Russell
Dude,
own.
hey man, like just because our state's so big, when we travel,
Hey,
we
dude.
travel.
Hey, dude.
I can drive to Florida faster than I can to Amstead.
No,
Yeah,
I can't. I can get to Amistad quicker than I can get to Florida. I can get to Amistad quicker than I can get to Alabama.
it's 465 miles. It takes me 8 hours. I can get to Florida. I can get to Florida in less than 8 hours.
Where?
What do you mean where? Well, I mean the tip of Florida, but I mean still, I can get to Florida.
I'm just thinking like Harris Chain.
No, I said
Soho.
Florida. I said Florida. I'm just saying that's ridiculous that I can get to that. Now, if I had to drive to like El Paso, now we're really talking like I think that's like a 12-hour drive.
Hey, so speaking of all these big drives and stuff, where is the schedule going to be next year? I know one.
Some
You
guy.
about what schedule? About open schedule?
How are you yawning? It's like 8:15 where you're at, Holman.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was in bed this time last night, and I was here. I
Well,
was
that
asleep.
doesn't surprise me.
No, it
No,
doesn't surprise either
no.
one of y'all. Y'all know how I am.
No.
Old man.
Me and Andrew
Oh,
be up
man.
at 1 o'clock in the morning, waking up at 6 in the home, and I'll be yelling at him. Like, "Honey, it's out."
And he's been sleeping since 6 o'clock the evening
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
He's like, how do you get up, Todd? And I'm like, how do you sleep for 14 hours straight? I hadn't slept like that. I don't know if I ever have in my entire life.
Man, I think I need one of those breathe masks, that people sleep with. Because I've had buddies of mine that are like me, that they're like, I didn't think I needed one, and this and that and the other, and then I got one, and it says it changed their life. But
Why do you know where one of the opens is?
Because I got a text message about it.
when we had Hank on Andrew's channel, he said that every one of them was a lake that we hadn't been to in a long time, except for one. Every
Two.
single one of them was a new lake. Was it two?
Except 2. Yeah, it was 2.
I think one of them's Eufaula, Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's where the one is.
There's a lot of people going to Eufaula next year.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's the only one I know about, but it is confirmed for an open.
Yeah.
But that's literally the only one I know about. Otherwise, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Red River. I heard Red River, Ouachita River, and
Sabine.
Sabine River.
Yeah.
Central Division.
Eufaula's
Ready,
in
set,
the
go.
North Division.
And Eufaula's North Division.
Eufaula's in the North Division. Would that be
Val's
about right?
Val's over here with the river. She's going,
Andrew made that meme today about that bass hitting that missing that frog. That you should have made it about when bass opens up their Central Division of rivers.
Yeah. No, it's
Oh, y'all want to know? Yep. Hey, let's see. I want to see. I'm gonna show y'all what I get out of rivers.
Oh God. Oh yeah, you got a new bass, didn't you?
See where he is. Oh, there he is.
Where?
You see
I
him?
see a shad. Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Those aren't shad.
What are they?
I don't know what. Man, I got all kinds of weird stuff out of this creek, man. I don't know what any of those things are.
Oh, somebody said it'll be Lake Louisville, Sabine River, Red River.
That sounds about right.
Whatever. They
That's
probably
Todd's,
would.
Todd's ready to
really
roll.
I don't ever like to guess them anyway. So what are you so busy with tonight, Todd, that you're just so aggravated and mad? What started this besides you didn't know how to work your computer?
No, I couldn't get on the computer, and then I was I don't know. I haven't let loose in a while. Oh, I don't know. Y'all caught me off guard.
Sounds like we need to make another trip.
Okay, Corey commented, next time you talk with Hank or anyone from Bass, don't throw softballs. LOL. Ask them directly about fixing the payouts.
Yeah, Andrew. Don't ask him the hard
What
questions.
did y'all not
I
watch
agree
it?
I agree about the payout question. We actually asked him that and talked about it. He said that
No,
we're
listen.
gonna look at it.
I missed the first 10 minutes of the show. I was cooking breakfast or something, and when I clicked on it, it was Andrew freaking literally asking about payouts, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I mean, my wife even texts me and she's like, "Golly, you kind of hammered him a little bit too hard."
Yeah. Now, the answers that he gave, they were, politically
Yeah.
corporate,
Yeah, you can't.
blah blah blah.
You can't make him answer.
But he
the way you
can't.
want
We
to.
know that's what it's going to be, dude. Like I said, I gave
But you
props
asked
coming
it.
on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hold
He
back
asked
any
it.
questions.
They're going to change.
comment.
I'll answer it for you. The real answer. They're going to change the payout structure to make it better when guys quit fishing. When they quit filling up 225 and you force them to do something else, that's when they'll change it. Until then, they ain't changing it.
Well,
That's
yeah.
the answer.
And why would they?
Why would they? Yeah.
I was talking to a guy because I've had a bunch of people talk to me and send me messages in regards to the open deal. Like, what do you think's going to change? What do you think's not going to change? One thing that I've learned with Bass, or any organization for that matter, is that you have to throttle my expectations. Like, if I really think something should happen, it never does. So, like, you might as well go ahead and know that's not going to happen. Now, is there a chance that payouts change or some kind of rule, like as far as like off limits change? Sure. Both are not going to happen in the same year, because why would we make it a really good trail? Like, that seems like a really dumb idea, is to like not, let's make things better.
I want to talk about Doug R. Listen, Doug R. Doug, I agree with pretty much everything Doug talks about. I'm agreeing with this, but you got to realize, Doug, as I've been saying this, I'm kind of worn out and tired of talking about this, because of course it's stupid. It's very stupid for us to do this. Why I don't have to ask Bass why they bank the sponsor money. It's because fishermen as a whole that fish tournaments are pretty much the dumbest people on the earth, because they will continually make a bad investment. It is pretty much the worst investment there is. And why it's like anyone that goes to casino. It's like going to the casino, right? Playing blackjack, and you get close to 50-50. And then there's that one, something over there that's like a 30% payout. And you just watch guys go over there and can't wait to put their money down. Like, they're doing it for the thrill, not because it's smart. If you see the guys that go play blackjack and craps and try to get it down to 50, 49, 50%, right? Still, and just smart, you'll pretty much make money at it. If you can make money gambling as long as you learn how to walk away. Most people don't know how to walk away. Well, these guys in fishing, they can't walk away from it. They can't actually get together and say, hey, you know what? If we stop going, they'll have to raise the payouts. Never going to happen. They won't do, like, we saw that with FLW. Those guys just sit there and go.
Yeah, FLW, MLF right now on the pro circuit are paying more than they've ever paid. They're paying $5,800 now. They used to be a $45,000. First, it was $4,000. Then it was $4,500. Then it was $5,000 towards the last couple of years of FLW. And then when MLF bought it, those guys are paying $5,800, and there is no extra money in the pot. They're paying an extra $800 in Derby.
Oh, but they got that. Bill Taylor told me they got a lot more coverage though. But here's the funny thing. You have to qualify now, because, like, let me tell you something. All those guys that were in there when we fished, like,
Bill Taylor told me they were going to get a lot more coverage.
That's what Bill Taylor told me. That's why when he said, hey, you got a Bill Taylor story, it's my last Bill Taylor story, because that was the last time I spoke to him. And that's a story, all right. Because, I mean, I freaking, oh, my gosh. I think I made everyone uncomfortable, because I was I got loud a little bit when I heard that comment. When he told me a lot of comments, and I was like, I can't believe this dude's lying to me. My wife just commented,
we're headed to dinner without you.
Yeah.
I think we better cut this short here in a couple minutes. Finish.
You got me on all riled up. I won't be able to go to sleep for another 3 hours now.
And then he'll get up at
we don't have to have a 2-hour-long Castledine live. This could be a hour-long Doc Talk. We've been on here for almost 50 minutes already.
It's my wife is really funny when it comes to professional anglers and all we think we're a big deal and stuff, and it's like, you're literally the only pro sport.
You should go down to the casino and go ask 100 people if anybody knows Kevin Van Dam. I'm not going to tell you anything. Let's go to dinner.
Yeah, exactly. She talks about that, and then the fact that we have an internet troll that basically runs our entire industry right now, and everybody, all these organizations are terrified of him.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. I mean, professional bass fishing at this current state is at a laughing stock of all other sports. It should be, at least, because we pay all this money in, we get almost zero in return, and we have an internet troll that runs our industry. So,
yeah,
you know, I guess it could be worse. It could be golf.
And hey, I gotta go fit. I gotta let y'all go because I gotta go practice for the Toyota series so I can then qualify to fish the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit individual pro event thing. Pay the most money ever for entry fees. Try fish that for 2 years against 170 guys and some other pros, because those pros have to fish it to catch spots for the BPT, because those guys, whatever. And then that way I can qualify to get in that thing, because I really want to get in that thing, because I mean, all the guys that are wanting to stay in that, you know, besides the owners, everyone's trying to leave. Yeah. But yet, look at it. They can't wait to go fish it.
Yep. Charles Mayberry wants to do $1 million tournaments. That means our entry fees are going to be like $25,000 of each tournament then.
No, Charles Mayberry is going to pay $1 million. Charles, I'm still waiting. I'm wanting that big old sponsorship. I'm ready to do it, whatever it is. I don't care if it's shirtless, whatever I need to do.
All right, y'all want to continue? Y'all want to continue with?
I'll bring Andrew with his backwards hat and Holman with his freaking sombrero, and we'll freaking get after it.
Holman is going to this strip right here behind me. That's where I'm headed right now.
Hey, hold on. No. I want to ask.
If y'all want to continue live, you should take it to y'all's channel. Which one of y'all wants to put it?
I got 30 seconds.
Spontaneous live.
I want to ask Holman one question. What is seriously the next 3 hours of your night look like? Real quick.
Gambling, alcohol, and red beef, probably grown in Oklahoma. I'm about to go get a tomahawk. Yeah, a ribeye tomahawk.
That sounds
I'm
good.
about to go have that.
Can you eat a tomahawk? Can you eat a tomahawk steak? Show them what tooth came out. Show them what tooth came out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't eat steak.
Hey, I think Coleman's going to Captain D's.
Captain D's.
Captain D's.
Actually, eat it on this side.
All
right. I appreciate both y'all coming on. Everybody, you can follow Todd Castledine at Todd Castledine. Jumped off the bridge, and Andrew Upshaw Fishing. Till then, we are out of here, and I'm going to go try to win some money. See y'all.